Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. Now a look at the headlines. Panchayat election by April end or early May. Goa State Election Commission writes to state government. Sources say Union Home Ministry has given nod to Goa election in February. Proposed NIT at Lolien to open new avenues for engineering students in Goa. 500 students to be benefited once all NITs in the state become operational. A special report. State Congress goes in poll mode after Brar and Reddy. Screening Committee Chairman Oscar Fernandez visits Goa, meets Congress leaders. Pedne emerges powerhouse of Kabaddi in Goa. Government College Pedne win both men's and women's state championship, defeat GVM Sponda in finals. And Sangeeta Yadav of Western Railways promises to win next GRM with best timing. Now the news in detail. It is almost confirmed that within a span of around 2.5 months, Goa would host Panchayat and Assembly polls. Sources informed Prudent Media that Union Home Ministry has agreed for Assembly election in 5 states, including Goa, towards February end. Goa State Election Commission has officially written to the state government to conduct Panchayat polls by the end of April or early May.
Training for officials of Election Commission has commenced in Delhi, and Election Commission of India is almost certain about conducting polls in Goa by the end of February. The official announcement of the election is expected in the first week of January. Sources have informed Prudent Media that Union Home Ministry has given a nod for holding elections in Goa, Uttarakhand, Manipur, Punjab and Uttar Pradesh by the end of February.
This is going to be the time to prepare also for elections. So various points were discussed, being a political party, being MLAs, all sorts of things will be discussed.
If elections are held in February, then party is ready?
As I said earlier, we are prepared for elections anytime, and possibility of even Feb end is not ruled out.
On this backdrop, Congress Legislative Party held an important meeting in Panji on Monday night. Sources say party is gearing up to face election in February. Many Congress leaders have already started lobbying for the election tickets. Election Commission of India has already written to the state government to hold Panchayat election in late April or early May after state assembly election. There is a possibility of Panchayat election being held on Saturday or Sunday in the month of April or May. Our senior reporter from Panji, Rakesh Kandolkar, with video journalist Sarvesh Viruskar.
The proposed National Institute of Technology Center in Lolien, Concon is expected to be a stepping stone for hundreds of engineering students from Goa. NITs are topmost technical education institutes across India. Once the NIT becomes fully operational in the state, around 500 Goan students are expected to get admission in these centers every year. Here is a report.
National Institute of Technology currently has its campus at Farmagudi in Ponda with limited infrastructure, but it requires additional land to make NIT fully operational. There were plans to start NIT at Bali Kunkule region, but the project did not see light of day. Now there are plans to acquire land at Lolien village in Concon. National Institute of Technology undertakes various courses in engineering. These institutes are most sought after institutes after NIITs. In initial years, institute starts MTech courses in various engineering disciplines. After 6th, 7th year onwards, NITs introduce MBA and even BTech in civil engineering. Goa is clubbed together with Dadra Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu for availing 50% of seats at NIT. Currently, there are 90 seats in NIT at Farmagudi. As per the available information, besides getting reserved seats, Goans have succeeded in getting 60 seats out of 90 in the NIT at Farmagudi. Director of Technical Education Vivek Kamath feels that centres such as NIT would benefit Goan students a lot.
Very shortly after acquiring the land, the process of construction of their own campus will commence, and in 2 to 3 years' time, their campus is likely to be fully established. Once they shift to their own campus, they will have all the spaces at their disposal and they will be able to introduce all the courses that are planned for new NITs. In a fully established condition, I think seats will be definitely 1000, 1500 plus, and 50% of that which comes to the state quota, that would be around 500 to 750. So good opportunities for Goan students in years to come.
Our senior reporter from Panji, Rakesh Kandolkar, with video journalist Devendra Gaonkar.
Congress has started its poll preparation in full swing after J.S. Brar and Sudhakar Reddy, chairman of the screening committee Oscar Fernandez, arrived in Goa. He held a series of meetings with local Congress leaders, including the CM. Congress insiders say that the party wants to make Sonia Gandhi's public meeting an unofficial kickoff of the election campaign, as polls are expected in the last week of February.
The ruling party is gearing up fast for the poll campaign. Congress has started identification of candidates in different constituencies. Chairman of the Ticket Screening Committee Oscar Fernandez arrived in Goa on Tuesday. Brar and Reddy returned to Delhi. Oscar held a series of meetings with local leaders of the party. He even met the Chief Minister. Sources say that party has begun identification of voters as election is expected in last week of February. The Congress wants to make Sonia Gandhi's public meeting a grand success. The meeting is seen as an opportunity to kick off the poll campaign of the party unofficially. Many eyebrows are raised as Alhama brothers keep the important Congress legislature party meet call to organize huge crowd for Sonia Gandhi's rally. Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
It's time now for a short break. Stay tuned.